I just automated 80% of my marketing work for free using Claude Code, whilst my competitors are still paying agencies 5 figures a month. From paid ads to SEO to landing page optimization, everything runs from one place. I built an entire LinkedIn ad campaign with a targeting strategy, landing page brief, and 3 copy variations in under 90 seconds. The total cost $0. And the secret is a GitHub repo full of marketing skills that turn Claude Code into a marketing specialist. Most people don't even know these exist. I'm about to show you the exact setup that replaced my entire marketing team. And this is the secret sauce. So shout out to Corey Haynes for absolutely dropping this. It's incredible. And basically it's a GitHub repo. They've got something like 34 skills in here. And this is where the magic happens. So they've got skills for A/B testing, AI and SEO, cold email, content strategy, email sequences, everything that you can ever want with marketing strategy, you're going to find inside of this repo. And what's great is that you don't need to know any of this, because what I'm going to show you is how you're going to plug this into Claude Code for free using Google's Antigravity. So buckle up, grab some coffee, and let's get started. Now you can run Claude Code from any agentic builder or IDE. I'm inside of Google Antigravity. It's completely free because they give you the extension. So download Antigravity or any other IDE platform. And then on the left-hand side here, go to extensions, do a search for Claude Code. You're going to get this latest version and just install it. Once you have that, you're going to have a screen that looks like this. This is the prompting window for Claude Code. On the right-hand side here, you can see I still have Antigravity. So I can still work on both agents simultaneously as long as my Mac hardware can support that. Once it's ready, you can then install the GitHub repo. So all you have to do is just type in plain English, install this, and then paste the Corey Haynes GitHub repo. That's it. You don't need any fancy nerd speak, any developer protocols. You just put it in plain English. Now, I wasn't actually logged in to Claude Code because you do still need either an API key or you log in through Claude Code and use the OAuth screen. So that just means that a screen will pop up. Anthropic will ask you, do you wish to share with Google Antigravity or whatever agentic builder you're using? You click yes, and then it just says successful handshake, and then you go back into Antigravity, and then you can go ahead and start working. So I wasn't logged in, so I logged in, did the OAuth because I think it expired or something. And then I said it, and I installed this repo again, which it did. So now it's doing all the web fetching, it's downloading all the marketing skills, all the dependencies, and you can see here that all 32 marketing skills installed. They're in the agents/skills folder, and you've got all of these here. Now, if you want more information about this, head over to Corey's GitHub. He's actually got a nice summary on each of these, but I think they're quite self-explanatory. So let's go ahead and test this. So I went ahead and put in this prompt. I want a paid ad strategy for LinkedIn ads. I want to target dentists in Singapore by offering them 30 leads per month, or they don't pay me a dime. After about 10 seconds of thinking, literally that's all it was, it's brought me this amazing strategy. Now, as somebody who spent 12 years running paid ads on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, this is an absolute lifesaver and a game changer, because historically I spent a lot of time on strategy, because most clients, they're not going to throw a dollar at you until they have a strategy, a marketing plan that instills confidence. It shows your competency, but more importantly, they have confidence in you that you can deliver with a great marketing strategy. But with AI, you can just do it all in seconds. So now it's giving me a LinkedIn ad strategy for dentists in Singapore on the promise that I'm going to guarantee 30 leads per month, or about 2 leads, or maybe just 1 lead a day. So the offer positioning, your hook is the guarantee itself. And obviously I'm somebody that's done a lot of lead generation, so I know the hook is great. I've actually used this leads guarantee very successfully in the past myself, but it's actually giving me audience targeting. So somebody who's never done LinkedIn ads, because I mostly spent my time inside of Meta and TikTok, it's actually giving me the location. Obviously it's going to be Singapore. Job titles, which I don't have to search for. I can literally just copy and paste this and put it inside of the sales manager or whatever the LinkedIn ads manager is. And it's giving me an industry, seniority as well. It's giving me an estimated audience, the campaign structure, a single ad image, a document ad, a message ad, in-mail, personalized outreach campaign strategy. It's giving me the ad copy framework, and so on and so forth. I don't want to bore you and read this out, but you can see the power of something like this. Because believe it or not, even in 2026, even I still get this request on Upwork, because initially I started my Upwork career as an ad specialist. So I still get people reaching out to me saying, can you help me with an ad strategy on XYZ? And yeah, I absolutely can, because look at this. Look what I can do. I can give you any ad strategy, any vertical, any type of strategy. Now, I'm not an SEO guy, but I know I can use AI and give you an SEO plan that's going to match everything that you need. And this has even given me a realistic expectations and budget. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It tells me that the lead submit form, the lead submits the form, I get an immediate thank you page, and then a calendar link. So that's a very typical lead generation, like a tripwire funnel. It's something that I've done a lot in the past. And then yeah, it's even given me like an email follow-up sequence for day 1, 3, and 7 to nurture cold leads. And it's even given me a WhatsApp follow-up strategy. And I live in Singapore, so I know dentists respond very well to this, because we do a lot of business on WhatsApp. So yeah, that is really cool, because Claude knows this. And it's given me a realistic estimate. So CPL, which is $80 to $150, which is very good, very competitive. Leads to get 1 client is $15.30. The budget to land 1 client is anywhere between $1,200 to $4,500. So for most dentists in Singapore, this is a drop in the ocean, because as is the case with any country in the world, dentists charge a lot of money. It's not a cheap service, right? So something like this is very affordable. You can convert them quite easily. Let's try using another skill. So this time I'm going to ask it for conversion rate optimization for a random agency that I found on Google. Run a conversion rate optimization audit for this website. Basically roast it. What's good, what's bad, what's ugly. And I'm going to paste the link. Let's see what Claude Claude comes back with. So now it's vibing, it's wibbling, whatever that means. And yeah, it's going to ask, can we fetch this URL? Absolutely. Let it fetch, scrape whatever it's doing in the background. It's crunching, it's percolating. And after a few minutes, there's a full roast. So here's the CRO audit. The good, the headline has personality. The bad, the hero copy is vague to the point of meaning nothing. And there's no numbers above the fold. And Claude even knows this, right? 82% conversion rate is on a separate page. The homepage, hero has zero proof. So that's something that we could tie into this. And the ugly is the value proposition is not a value proposition. AI specialists, data geeks, and UX designers who deliver future-proof, cutting-edge technology at scale. Yeah, it's kind of like word salad, doesn't really mean anything. Because most clients who use your services, they want dollar value, right? They want to know exactly how much of X is going to bring in dollar value, and whatever I implement, whatever you suggest, how can I make more money from that? That's ultimately all they care about. And it's actually giving me implementations that I can use, and I can go and approach these businesses and sell my services to them. If, for example, I'm selling a CRO service, and it's even giving me the priority fixes. So the highest ROI first, rewrite copy, add client logos, bring the 82% case study to the homepage, or at least a stat to the homepage, add ICP clarity. And this is very important, right? Name who this is for in the first 5 seconds. Replace we care about people because no one cares. Add context to the video CTA, length and what you learned. So within like less than 10 seconds, it's generated this entire CRO report. Claude has actually gone to the website, it's scraped the website, it's called it, and it knows everything about this business. And the real skill here is when you compound different skill sets inside of Claude Code, because that's how you leverage your time. So you can do paid CRO, you can do paid ads, you can do email automation, you can do cold emailing, follow-ups, whatever, right? You can build out an entire marketing strategy on your own as a solopreneur, because this is something that used to take an entire team. I know this because I've done this. I used to run an agency doing this kind of work myself. I've worked for other agencies doing this. So I know that this entire industry is about to get wiped out and turned on its head, because if I can do it, you can do it, and you can have as many agents as your machines, your environments can handle to do this for you. So you now have the same marketing infrastructure agencies charge $10,000 a month for, running entirely inside of Claude Code for free. And if you got some value from this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm somebody that drops AI source, but it's not just any source. This is AI that I'm actively using for my business, for my clients, and for my private AI community. So you know that it's tried and tested. This isn't just random woo-woo that I'm throwing against the wall hoping that it would stick. If you enjoyed this tutorial, watch the next one on screen. And thank you so much if you made it this far. Before you head off, say it with me, something magical is going to happen today, because it absolutely will if you go ahead and install Claude Code. This tool is a game changer. It's completely free to get started, and I'm going to be dropping a lot more videos about Claude Code in the coming days. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time.